All right, again, since I have all my equipment set up here, I'm going to explain one more nice facet to this pump. You'll notice that on the discharge of the pump, we have coming off at a 45-degree angle, I have what's called as a blaster port. That blaster port is drilled at a full 1 inch all the way into the pump. And it really performs well because what it does, it gives you both static pressure and full velocity blasting through the pump. So what I'm going to show you here is just to give you an idea of what kind of flow. What this device here does is we take typically a 30-foot piece of 1 inch pressure hose, and I'm telling you, don't use garden hose. You need a 1 inch ID hose or bigger if you want your optimum performance. People have no idea the performance increase when you go with a larger ID hose. So we have a full 1 inch port through here. We have a full 1 inch ID hose. We have what's called as a ball valve, but is a high flow ball valve. That just means it has a full opening inside. Also, we have a brass blaster nozzle on here that we use. And what this device is used for is when you're underwater, it allows you to blow out your cracks and crevices while you're running the dredge. Remember, the pump is running somewhere at about 45 pounds, maybe 46 pounds. And this thing has just crazy power. It literally takes almost 2 hands to hold on to this thing when you open up the valve. But again, you have control. If it's too powerful, you can always just turn it halfway, adjust it to wherever you want. Also, for my own application, when I've been dredging, I've actually made some of my own devices. I'll take like this same kind of thread here, a full 1 inch thread, and then I'll take a bell reducer with like a foot-long piece of, let's say, 1/2 inch pipe. And I'll even smash the end of the pipe. So I actually built myself a variety of different tips for these. This is the one I use most of the time, but it's nice to have a long one because you can actually like bang it into cracks and crevices to help break up the material. I'm going to give you a rough idea what kind of power you have on this thing. Now I have this shut off here right now, so obviously I'm going to have a little bit more power, but this thing will probably shoot a stream with this particular pump here, probably up in the neighborhoods of about 50 feet, somewhere in that range. I'll give you a quick idea. So I'm going to take it up to the average working pressure. About 45 pounds. You can see it's got some serious power. Control the flow. You can shoot this real quick. Let's make that about 75 feet. Now this is the front bit. I'm going to turn it all the way up. But as you can tell, it's a very, very valuable tool. I think it's got some power behind it. And different nozzles will give you different types of cutting tools for underwater applications. So the blaster kit, we offer this in I believe an 1.5 inches, a 2 inch, a 2.5 inch, and a 3 inch. But on those, we just add a sleeve in here with a pipe coming off at an angle. But it's very critical to have that almost like a reverse power jet action coming off. And what we do on the other ones, I wish I had one to show you, but we'll take a piece of 2 inch tubing, and for let's say the P180 pumps like a 5 horsepower, and we'll cut a slot, let's say 2.5 inches, 3 inches long in that piece of tubing. So you have a big long opening. Then we'll lay in a piece of 1 inch ID pipe, and because of the almost reverse power jet action, we're getting, again, very similar to this, we're capturing both static pressure and velocity. So even with a little 5 horsepower engine, it becomes difficult to hold with one hand. And everybody I talk to who sells them, who I've sold them to, they all brag about how amazing it works. So this type of a blaster kit system is an amazing advantage when you're dredging, especially when you're in bedrock with a lot of cracks and crevices. So I personally wouldn't dredge without one.